Hello and welcome to part 4 of Gran Turismo 5. Now in this part I am going to skip out 2 championships and do the VITS championship. I haven't got the car yet, but I might as well just go and show you. I just did start a part 5 but failed at it, so I started part 5. Because I went for ages looking for a car for lightweight cup, and I knew I was just going to go for ages looking for a car for Japanese classics. But while on my journey to look for cars for those championships, there is a VITS for sale. Which is also including Toyota Yaris, because the Yaris is, I think, is the older version of the VITS. So, and I just want to check the typical opponents, see the BHP. I just need to get higher than 138. So let's go and buy our VITs. Right, used car dealership. So yeah, this isn't gonna mess up the game anyway. You can do the championships in any order you want, so it's not gonna mess the game up or anything, or mess you completing the game up. So there's a VITs, and we are going. How much is it? Oh, purchase bargain for 10 grand and ever so whatever the extra credits were. Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever explained. There's not dollars or pounds in this game. It's credits. So it's got its own currency. Yes. Alright, then we're going to quickly upgrade this and then start the championship. So yeah, we're not going to upgrade this much, but just upgrade this, give it the oomph. So 138 to BHP. How much credits have we got? We've got 34. Not. I'm not gonna. Yes, I am. I don't know. I don't know what instinct's telling me to, but I'm gonna buy the fully customizable transmission. I haven't even bought this for my main car, but I'm gonna buy that just because it gives it. So I'll show you in a minute. Turbo kit. I'm gonna buy a turbo kit. No, I'm not, because it doesn't take the turbo kit. It only takes supercharger, and I haven't got enough for the supercharger. I'm also gonna get the intake system because it's just 450 credits, which is nothing really. And I'm gonna get Sports ECU because that's 1000 credits. And I'm gonna get that. Oh yeah, here we go. This is what I was explaining. This is when you have to install stuff in stages. Like, so it comes up with a red writing saying this part must be installed in specific order. So yeah, from 1 to 2 and then 2 to 3. So I'm gonna buy 1. And I don't have enough to buy number 2, which I am going to spend on drivetrain. You don't have to try and spend all your money or try and spend as much money as you want. Just try and get as much more BHP than go in the engine. I'm not going to buy anything, but I'm just going to take it from 124 to 142. So I need to up the BHP a bit more. Exhaust 124 to 128. 124 to 128. 128 to 133. Need to get up to 138. 138. Did I drive train? I've not got enough of that. Intake system 137, and I think I can claw back some BHP by going into GT Auto and doing some stuff in there. GT Auto. I should have really went in GT Auto and did a service over on my Honda, but I haven't yet. You can pause and read that. We're not going to wash the car because we don't need to. We're going to change the oil. It's going to take us to 144 bhp. So they give you 10 free tickets for each individual task in the GT Auto, but it doesn't depend on that car and that car only. Like the 10 tickets are throughout every car you got. So if you use one ticket on here, when you go to change oil on another car, it would say you only have 9 tickets. If you get what I'm saying. But I'm going to use a ticket, so because as you can see, I nearly have no money, well, no credits. So, and I could just go now and start, but I'm here now, so I might as well do some other little tricks to get our BHP up. No. Overhaul the engine. We'll get it up to 151 bhp. Yeah, okay. I might as well. Kind of think of it, I think this championship is only one race. Stupid. I've been on there to check the requirements and all that, but I never bothered looking at the race, like how many races there are. I think there's only one round race. I think that I never really know what that means. If you know what restore body rigid, I can't even pronounce it. If you know what that means, then just put it in the comments. So now we're finally going to go on and start the championship. After over 7 minutes. Yeah, sorry, but it's all to do with the walkthrough, so yeah. Oh, that's good. There's only one race. So at least that made the part a bit longer at the start. Because if I just would have sped through it and then did the race, the part would have been quite short. So yeah, and I haven't mentions that on the left, no, on the right side, you see all the drivers. You've got to wait till all the drivers light up, so you can start the race. So once all the once all of the drivers have lighted up, the race will start. Well, the race will only start if you've selected start race. But if you haven't selected start race, then it won't start. Obviously, that's a bit blatant what I just said. So yeah, as you can see, we're not zooming off in front, but we're catching up. Oh, crap! Let me exit. I forgot to do something. I went and bought the adjustable transmission, and I'm not even bothering to use it properly. So transmission. So it just lets you customize the transmission like how you want it, how high you want it to go, and what max speed. Buying that opens up more speed for it. So it I don't really want to explain it and get it wrong and look like a pillock, but makes you go up the gears higher. So instead of going it goes my Weird sounds of cars. God. But yeah, if you get what I meant, I don't know how you would have, but if you got what I meant, if you get what I meant, then yeah, that's what adjustable transmission is. Not that it's given us the biggest advantage, really. God, I'm glad those cars are there to stop me. Otherwise, I would have went off the track. We're just going to come in to first. So, actually, come to think of it, I stand corrected. I think it may the racing line may stay may be throughout the beginner series, but not for any other championships. So I stand corrected if I'm right, and it's only there for a few championships in the beginner series. Then okay, I don't stand corrected. But if I'm wrong and it's throughout the whole of the beginner series, but no other championship, I stand corrected. Also, if you're watching this because of I do Ratchet and Clank, or because you just like watching my videos, and you want me to do like something else, you want me to do something else that's not a car game alongside this, then just feel free to send me PM message or comment on one of these videos telling me what game you'd like me to see me to do. Because yeah, obviously I'm still doing Ratchet and Clank 2. And I was thinking of doing the Jak and Daxter HD collection. On another channel I did do a few Jak and Daxter videos. I started a Let's Play on another channel, but it never saw light and carried on. I gave it up after a while. So yes, straightforward race, 3 laps, 1 race. I don't really know why they only ever gave they gave this championship only one. But then if they just give like each championship 3 or 4 races all the time, it's gonna get boring. So, but then it is a bit annoying that you spend all our most of our money on just one car that we're going to use once. And I think there is a Yaris or Vitz championship in a few series to come, but that's not for a decent amount of parts time. So it's a bit annoying that we got Gran Turismo got you to spend a lot of money on one car that you're not going to use for a while after this, which you will use it again, so don't sell it after you've used it. But it's just annoying. Like, they could have at least made the gap between this championship and the next Yaris or Vitz championships shorter, or at least given more races in this championship to make it worth it and earn a decent amount of money back or more. Then they haven't, and there's no plan to change it unless they change it in GT6 if that ever comes out. Which, just to let you know, from what from what I've not seen, it's not been announced, and it's not going to be announced anytime soon. So don't ask me if I know anything about the Gran Turismo 6, because I don't. And I've not heard nothing. So yeah, we're just coming up to the straight to complete our second lap and go on to our third lap and our final lap for this championship. Final lap for this race and final lap for the championship. So yeah, very easy. We haven't got a big lead, but a decent lead. So yeah, I was thinking, as I said, I was thinking of doing the Jack and Daxter HD collection, but I'm thinking of doing, if I do that, I'm thinking of waiting till I finish Ratchet and Clank 2 and then doing it, because if I do, I rarely do 3 games at once. I only ever do two games at once at the most. I try not to do 2 games at once, but if I have to do more than 1 game at once, I tend to do 2 at max, never 3. So the possibility is really high of doing a Ratchet and Clank, a Jack and Daxter HD collection walkthrough. So that would be Jack and Daxter 1, Jack 2, and Jack 3. So that's a big that's a big possibility that I will be doing that after Ratchet and Clank 2 to give me maybe do Jack and Daxter 1 to give me a break from Ratchet and Clank. Then once I've done Jack and Daxter 1, go on to Ratchet and Clank 3, and then once I've done Ratchet and Clank 3, go on to Jack 2 and Jack 3. And while I do all of this, I'll be doing Gran Turismo 5 at the same time, because Gran Turismo 5 won't be done for months, because it is a massive and long game with a lot of championships, a lot of races, and also endurances. So pick up a lot of time and a lot of parts, because maybe if I find a fast way to render videos, I'm not going to be rendering an hour video. So if the endurances ever get up to an hour, it's going to have to be cut and made into like 20-minute parts, because I'm not rendering an hour or over video, because that would take ages, especially now I'm recording in HD 180p. It's alright it took long when I was doing my SD videos, but they're not actually 180p, but now I'm actually filming in true HD, true 180p HD. It's going to take ages to longer to render than my SD videos. But yeah, that's the VITS Championship done. We have, I was going to read that out, but you can pause and read if you want. And we've won the Pride Touring Selection 03, which we're going to go and claim now. I was looking for the time, how long the video's gone on for. Do you want to use this card now? No. So it's roundabout, even though it's only one race for the championship, it's round about the same amount of time for the normal part that has 3 races. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in part 5 of Gran Turismo 5. So until then, thank you and